I felt that one. If he was a gang, I'd join it, Steiny. You know what I mean?
It's a simple. There are things in life that are incongruities, and if there's an incongruity, that means it won't line up. And this is what I'm talking about. You have an 82-game season in the NBA. When it's all said and done, when you play 5 months, hey, 2/3 of you teams, you know what? You still got a shot.
There we go.
2/3 of the teams.
Called the playoffs.
That's right.
The offs.
Yeah, you can laugh all you want, but that's why nobody plays hard in the regular season. That's why. Because 2/3 of the players know, you know what? We cruise for a little while, and then when our backs are up against it, we'll try to play harder. That's the NBA right now, plain and simple. It's a joke.
How long? It's been that way for a while, though, Steiny.
Right, and they just made it. They made it worse with the play-in game. They made it worse.
And this new Cockamamie tournament, which is part of the 82 games, so I'm okay with that now. I don't even care.
Look, I mean, 20 of 30 teams at the end of the end. We're regular. Can't wait for the regular season. Can't wait for the regular season. Can't wait for the regular season.
How many would you put?
Yeah, me neither. And at the end of the regular season, we will have eliminated 10 teams. 1/3. That's it.
Steiny, but look around.
It's not important.
Yeah, but it's about money. You know what it is.
Well, I'm just saying. I know why it's happening, but it's not going to stop.
Let's say you're the commissioner and forget the times we're in and everybody's selling their soul for $1. How many teams of the 30 NBA teams would make it in?
8.
Wow.
4 in each conference. It'll never happen. But I'm a guy who liked in baseball when only 4 of 28 teams made it.
It was all I knew.
I mean, again, 4 in 28 is 1, 2, 6, 1, 7. What's 1 divided by 7? 70. It's whatever. 14% of teams made the playoffs 30 years ago in baseball. 14%. Now, 40% make the playoffs. Okay.
That's for that turnstile, too, Steiny. They want the fans to feel like they got something going.
What do they got? What do the fans got?
If you get in the playoffs, you still got a chance.
Right, but
so
they have
there's a chance.
There's a less competitive regular season in every.
I got
and you know
nothing for
what?
you there.
The NFL is doing the same thing when they go to 18 games. Like, it doesn't sound like much, but when they play 14 games 20 years ago and 18 now, do you realize 4 more games is a lot? That's a lot. Steiny, since you're having such a great year, 49ers over-under, remaining games 8-4. I'm taking the over. I'd have to take the over right now.
The under?
Trucker 23.
4? That's our guy.
Let's go to Frank. Frank's in the A. What's up, Frank? How are you, my man?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey.
One thing that I wanted to say about the Warriors is that you can't pay, regardless of what it is, all these athletes and all these players, all these starting 5, because the bench is going to hurt at the end of the day. But they do have the postseason experience that is going to bring them to the next level. If CP3 stays, you better come off the bench. I do have one quick point. If you entertain my craziness,
yeah.
I'm living here in the A, and I'm a Phillies fan. And the reason we love Bryce Harper is because he got hit in the mouth twice by fastballs in his career, and he didn't want to come out of the game. And he's a Warrior, and he chose to go play in Philly, even though I was born in New York. I was a Phillies fan growing up. That's all I got to say. Now listen off the air. Thanks.
All right.
He is a tough SOB, Steiny, and got hit in the hands. Bryce Harper. A lot of people calling in about Marshawn Lynch. Like that would be their one. He just didn't DGAF, Steiny.
510, I never said Kirk Cousins. Stop. I like Kirk Cousins because I like his demeanor. I never said he was going to lead the Vikings to the Super Bowl. Stop it, please. What do you think about Clay playing 4? Woo!
It's not
hey,
that.
Goo.
Yeah, but
no, it is that. Steve Kerr essentially put out their small lineup. Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Clay at 4, and Draymond Green at 5.
It can work. I mean, man, but when you play the teams like Jokic, the Lakers, we'll see how that team stands up. And do I even dare say the Clippers, the Thunder? We'll see, man.
What if I'm going to disagree with you, but I kind of believe it, but I don't want to go to war over it.
Yeah.
They still haven't solved their number one problem.
I already know what it is.
What?
That point production off the bench.
No.
Oh, boy.
It's always that side of the ball for you, isn't it?
I'm not shaved either.
It's point of attack defense. They could not keep anybody out of the lane last year. Curry's not great at it. Clay's not great at it anymore.
Chris Paul.
We'll see. That's one thing I got to see about Chris Paul. Who's their best? If you have to put a guy on somebody.
Oh, it's Andrew Wiggins.
Or
Jonathan Kuminga.
Exactly.
Not even close, Steiny.
I know. But.
Like, is that a bad thing?
Yes. Yes, it's a bad thing.
Or Gary Payton II. Forgot about him.
These are all bench players, but one of them. That's the one thing I'm worried about.
So
I also don't like Clay playing off the ball because.
No, I get that. I couldn't believe the. Now, I don't think in our 5 years we've ever talked about this to the point to where it's important or you want to be on the list. But before I laid my head down on the pillow, Steiny, and I saw the general managers in the NBA, this was on ESPN, not one GM voted the Warriors or Lakers to win the chip. I was blown away. And then I love Coach Kerr for saying basically, okay, what's that mean? Who gives a damn, basically? But Steiny, I don't think there was any haterade in that
no
answer.
shade at the GMs.
Nah, like they're looking at this makeup, which we're all waiting and seeing, but I feel like guys that know the game were like, hey, we can be shocked because nobody would have said the Warriors were winning in the 2022, right? And they went out and did
Keep holding on to that.
But boy.
415, Clay always plays off the ball. I mean on defense, 415. My bad. I should have been more clear on that.